Hello, my beautiful, darling Cancer babies. I hope everybody is safe, happy, healthy, and doing well. I missed you guys so much. I really did. But I got caught up with personals, but I am all done. I am completely 100% caught up on readings. So we are good to go from this point out. I'm going to only post limited quantity per day for personal readings, so that does not happen again, okay? Anyways, for those of you new to the channel, my name is Gina. This is a Cancerian only channel. If you've got Leo or Scorpio in your chart, please go ahead and check out my other channels. The links are below. If you're looking for a personal reading, I offer in-depth love readings. You could either get it between 2 to 4 hours or 24 to 48 hours. The one for 24 to 48 hours is on sale. Just about every single reading I did from last week went out late. That will not be happening again because, like I said, I'm taking limited quantity and I'm completely caught up. So no worries about getting the reading late. We are good to go. Please be sure to read the description box so you know exactly what the readings entail. If you would like to join the channel membership, the link is below. And what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my Cancer babies, all your love, support, positive comments, and I'm grateful for all of my blessings. All right, let's see what we have here today, my babies. Spirit, tell me about Cancer, please. Tell me about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, please. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords with the Six of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in the reverse with the Two of Wands. So Cancer, you have an ex here that's trying to just mosey their way back into a relationship with you. This person's not stupid enough to say, hey, Cancer, I love you, let's get back together, because they know that's not going to work. Okay, they know that's not going to work. Okay, so this is someone that's going to take action in the most sneaky way. This is the good old fashioned, can we be friends? I'd rather have you in my life as a friend than not at all. Okay? They're trying to sneak their way back into your life because with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, they want you to stop blocking them. They want you to put your walls down. They want you to trust them again. They want you to be all loosey-goosey around them again. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they feel like they're going to get what they want. They want you to feel all loosey-goosey again. Like they want you to feel like they're not a threat. Tell me about the Ace of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. So Cancer, there's an ex here that is now having this massive epiphany of, what did I just do? Like, what did I just do? Yeah, they're having this massive epiphany of, did I really just fuck up this blessing? Did I really just do that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did, home slice. Yeah, Cancer, you have an ex that cannot believe that they messed this up. Tell me about the Six of Cups with the five. They got their ass all the way ghosted. You ghosted this for a Cancer to get here. Cross watchers, let me tell you a story, okay? For a Cancer to ghost somebody, for a Cancer to get to this state, the level of shit that Cancer had to endure, the level of shit that was shoved down Cancer's throat, it's just astronomical, astounding, really, for a Cancer to get to the point where they could cold-bloodedly block you from their phone, okay, and walk away and never speak to you again. We're capable of it, don't get me wrong. And you know, this is from my own personal experience, okay? I find it hilarious because we know ourselves, right? And we know the day is going to come. Like, I know myself and I know the day is going to come. So I will start warning you ahead of time. But the problem is that we don't leave until we're ready. We can't leave until we're ready, right? So we'll threaten and we'll warn, but we'll also forgive, right? We'll forgive and we'll forgive and we'll forgive and we'll forgive, with the hopes that it's going to enter into the person's mind. Let me not fuck around because I know that eventually I'm going to find out. No. It doesn't work that way. People tend to think like, oh, Cancer's not going nowhere. I can like walk all over this bitch. Like I could do the salsa, the merengue, like all over this bitch. Yeah, like no, that's not the way that works. Okay. Because eventually the day's going to come where, and sometimes it's the most minor thing. I remember my second marriage, I left a 8 to 9 year relationship because I woke up in the morning. We had just moved to a new location and I didn't know where anything is. So I needed the GPS on my phone and I fell asleep the night before asking him to charge my phone and he didn't. So now I'm up and I don't even know how to get to work because I'm in a new place with no GPS. I packed my whole car. When I tell you I packed my vehicle and I left and I slept in my car and I never went back. It's been 15 years, still haven't went back. Okay. And so when a Cancer, and it could be, if it builds and builds and builds, it could be the most random argument. And that's it. Something will click inside of us and you're gone. But people, it's like they can't process that because you go from being so forgiving and so loving and so like, oh, I could do the fucking lambada on this bitch, to she's gone. He's gone. That's it. Like there's no getting through to us. Like we will block you on everything. Okay. So I think that's what your person's going through, Cancer. Like just like really, it's really starting to like hit this person that they just lost the best thing of their life because they took it for granted. Okay. 7 of Swords in the reverse with the 2 of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out which way do I do this. They're weighing their options here. Why, Cancer? Because with the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, they can tell that they have stressed you out and made you cry to the point that you've hit that 8 of Cups. You don't give a fuck no more. There is no more lovey-doveys. I love you. Here's some chicken nuggets. No, fuck you. And you're actually, no, give me the nuggets and fuck you. Okay. That's the way that's going to go. No. There is no more lovey-dovey, baby, can you forgive me, or this or that. No, there is no more. And they know it. They know it, Cancer. They know that they have hurt you to the point of how the hell do I fix this now? And with the Ace of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles, this person's coming in with a proposal of, I'd rather be friends with you than not have you in my life at all. 7 of Wands in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. And the 10 of Cups. 2 of Wands. And the Queen of Cups with the Lover's card. Cancer, this person was cheating. They let someone else in. Who's this Queen of Wands? The 10 of Swords. They ended things with the third party. They were cheating on you. They were straight up in 2 relationships the whole time. And I think that, Cancer, that's it. You got fed up. You got tired of being an option. We've got Gemini energy here. Yeah, Gemini is all I see so far. Gemini. You got tired of being an option. So you dipped. You're done. Go dance the merengue on that bitch. Spirit, tell me about Cancer. Yeah, 5 of Wands and the Emperor. Four of Cups with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Knight of Swords and the 4 of Wands. I think what this person did to you, Cancer, was they love bombed you. made you feel like there was going to be something big that happened here, got you to commit with them, and then they stopped pursuing you sexually. They started ignoring you. They started breadcrumbing you. They started making you jealous, feeling insecure, leaving you on red, putting you on pause, not talking, ignoring, saying that they're at work, saying that they're busy, saying that they got a bunch of shit to do. And I think that Cancer, it hits you. 3 of Cups, the Sun card, the Knight of Wands. This motherfucker's cheating. I think, I don't know if you saw the truth, you felt the truth, whatever the case may be, but it just like hits you. Like, this is it. This person is not, they're not even involved in this relationship. 4 of Wands. See, what did I say? Tower. It hits you. You're over here thinking that you're in this 4 of Wands. You know, you could be engaged. You could be married in a high level of commitment. You guys have this whole fucking future planned. You're thinking that you have like long term with this person. And you're just sitting here wallowing in your fucking misery. And then you're like, they're cheating. Like, this person is straight up cheating. Like, you know, they don't reach for me sexually. They don't flirt with me. They don't smack my ass. They don't pinch my nipple. They don't do nothing. They don't pull my hair. They don't make fun of me. They don't do nothing. They don't want to spend time with me. They don't cuddle me. They don't do nothing. And it's just hitting you, Cancer. Pisces energy here, Aries, Scorpio energy, Leo energy. These people. All right, let's see here. What do we have for Cancer? Yeah, we've got defensive and reckless. So Cancer, this person was doing crazy shit, okay? This person was making decisions, not thinking about consequences, not thinking about how their actions affected you, okay? They didn't. They didn't care about how anything affected you. We've got Cupid and we've got divorce. I feel like, again, there's that strong sense of like love bombing, and then everything just ended. Everything just changed. Like they love bombed you until they got you to submit with their lies, and then they separated themselves, knowing that with religious here, it's kind of like an energy of they made you make all these promises, and they're shady as fuck, so they're not going to keep any of their promises, but they know that maybe you're a person of your word. You're loyal. Like, if you say, I'm in a relationship, you will not step out on that connection. They're a hoe. They will. Do you understand? So they're, but that doesn't matter. In their mind, it's, well, Cancer's loyal and traditional. So if Cancer makes this promise to me, I know Cancer will keep it. Do you understand? So now you're stuck in a situation where you feel obligated to keep your promises, like little things like, no, I'll never leave you while you're going through this hard time. Me? I would never do that, right? Yeah, but when we say those things, we don't think about what's going to happen tomorrow when that person's abusing the shit out of us. That's why I have learned to say, absolutely, I will never leave you. If you mistreat me, I'm gone. I always add it. I never make promises without that. Do I love you unconditionally? Absolutely. If I stay with you or not is conditional, though. Do you understand? I make sure, I always emphasize, yes, you know, if you give me a reason to leave, I will. If you don't give me a reason to leave, then we'll die together. You know, that's it, you know? So, and to this person, it's all a joke. To this person, look, see, humor, near future, and abusive. They're actually getting more and more abusive towards you and becoming more and more unavailable, hanging out with friends more, doing all this stuff more, triggering you, making you more insecure, doing all this stuff and laughing about it because you're just standing there taking all of these hits. You're standing there taking all of these hits. Yeah, see, past life gift and summer. This is somebody, this could be a past life karmic or a past life soulmate, but it's like in the past, this person was so giving. They were so sweet. They were so kind that you could be dealing with a full-blown narcissist here, Cancer. I mean, I'm getting like raging narcissistic vibes. I don't know if you're going to take this person back. Just know that they are coming. That's all you need to know. They're coming. And they're going to try to weasel their way in and manipulate their way in. That is why, what is the number one rule when it comes down to getting away from a narcissist? Stay no contact. Because if you give them an inch of your time and energy, what that motherfucker will be able to do with that 1 inch of energy will destroy your life. Okay, what they will be able to do with that one little think of it, you just look at them and that's it. That one little bit of energy and you're right back in it. Okay, so stay no contact, Cancer. Just stay no contact. Because normally in these situations, you know, it's all fine and dandy in the beginning, and then the abuse is even worse the second time around. If we're dealing with an Aries, this person may be using you for money. They may be taking. It's all about them. If we're dealing with a Taurus, this is someone that maybe is choosing peace, wanting forgiveness, wanting to heal things. If we're dealing with a Gemini, this person's gone. They're sabotaging the connection to go have fun. If we're dealing with another Cancer, a very shocking truth is going to be revealed about this person. If we're dealing with a Leo, this is someone who secretly wants to be single. They don't want to be in a relationship. If we're dealing with a Virgo, this is somebody that maybe they think you're cheating. They're investigating, very jealous energy. If we're dealing with a Libra, this person is going to start stalling the connection, telling you that they're busy, they're working. If we're dealing with a Scorpio, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Star, this person's daydreaming about you or dreaming about you at night or fantasizing about you. If we're dealing with a Sagittarius, this person either wants to have sex with you really badly and they're trying to control themselves, or they want to talk to you really badly and they're trying to control themselves. If we're dealing with a Capricorn, this person is having a very difficult time offering commitment. If we're dealing with an Aquarius, this person wants to come forward and apologize, or they want to ask you out, but they're just kind of tongue-tied, stuck. If we're dealing with a Pisces, we've got one person that's very outgoing and one person that's very introverted, and I don't think that's working out too well. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care.